Hello and welcome to Access Sportsnet Lakers, brought to you by your Toyota dealers. We make it easy. I'm Chris McGee alongside Brez and Big Game James. We've got Mike Trudell and Allie Clifton down there at the arena. The Lakers beat the Warriors tonight. They go to a season-high 13 games over 500. They've won 3 in a row, 8 out of 11 as they continue to move up in the upper echelon of the Western Conference. No Luka Doncic tonight. The Lakers relied on the balance of their offense, James, exactly what you wanted in the pregame show. 6 different players in double figures, and their defense holding Golden State to under 100 points.
Yeah, I thought they did what they needed to do. Without Luka, they came with the defensive, sense of urgency. I thought it started with Vanderbilt. He didn't score much, but his pressure followed up by Marcus Smart. The pressure was good at the beginning, and then the bench came in and really did a great job. But I thought the defense, Geeta, was, especially down the stretch and clutch, is what won the game for them. And they're getting back to that until they get some players back, until they get Luka back. Defense was good.
Yeah, I give this team a lot of credit tonight. I mean, look, Lakers knew they'd be without Luka, at least a day or two ago. And then how about this? 20 minutes before tip-off, no DeAndre Ayton. He's got the knee soreness. So what do the Lakers do, Geet? It's one of their best defensive efforts of the season. Holding a team under 100 in today's NBA is near miraculous. And I know Golden State, no Steph Curry tonight. Obviously, they're going through some adjustments. Porzingis did not play either. But hey, Lakers without 2 of their guns, only the second time in the last 2.5 months they've held a team under 100. Jared Vanderbilt, great game for him. 13 points, 8 rebounds. Really a pain in Golden State's side. Just all over everybody. Really impressed by his 20 minutes tonight.
Yeah, once again, the bench was absolutely fantastic. We'll talk about them in a moment. But here's Maxi Kleber with Mike Trudell.
Maxi Kleber, 2 straight wins. You play over 25 minutes in each. What's it just been like helping this team to victories and being on the floor at crunch time?
I mean, obviously it's a lot of fun, going out there and competing. That's what you practice for. So that's the best case scenario. But like I said earlier, we have a deep roster. We have a lot of good guys. So you just got to make sure you always stay ready.
Yeah, I know they were talking on the ESPN broadcast that you just look healthy, kind of got some of your burst and athleticism back. I know you were banged up with a couple of different injuries. How have you gotten to get yourself into stride and feel a little bit more better?
One thing is not quit, and then the second thing is I have a great supporting staff, trainers, athletic trainers, coaches that just try to ramp you up and get you to the spot. And that's all, success with them. So I'm really happy that I'm able to jump back and be a little bit more athletic.
Well, Luka with a direct shot. That was very nice to your face. Oh, here comes another one. Of course, you go back to Dallas with Luka. I know you guys had to do a little bit more with him on the bench tonight.
Say again, sorry?
You guys had to do a little bit more with your buddy Luka on the bench.
Yeah, we're missing him. Obviously, we want him back ASAP, but, we have a lot of guys that can step up. Today it was LeBron, AR, and then Luke, who came in. Incredible job, being here for like 1 day, stepping up, making huge space for us. So that's got to be the mentality for everybody else. If somebody's out, we've dealt with it the whole season. Somebody else got to step up and come up clutch.
That's definitely been a theme of this season, just guys being out and you finding a way to win nonetheless. All right, 3 straight games at home before the All-Star break. What do you have to do to keep a little bit of momentum?
We can't relax. This is like the time where a lot of teams want to take off. We got to take this serious. It's 3 important games for us, and then we have a break, so we got to come out with the same mindset. Today we showed again, second half, especially, Braun setting the tone with his physicality and attacking the rim. We got to keep doing that every game for 48 minutes.
All right, thank you, Maxi.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
Love the interview with Maxi Kleber and the mindset that he has. Great to see him healthy and producing for this Laker team. Check out the balanced scoring. Rui with a huge game, 4 for 5 from 3 with 18 points. LeBron with that great third quarter where he scored 12 points in the first 3 minutes. Austin Reeves doing his thing. Off the bench with 16, limited minutes again. Austin playing 24. Marcus Smart was big, got to the free throw line 9 times, made 8 of them. He had 15. Brez, you had mentioned Vando and Luke Kennard in his debut. We'll get to that in a minute with 10. And James, the bench, the last 3 games from the bench, 45 points, 61 points, 44 points. They're getting production from everyone, and it shows.
Yeah, almost like a month and a half ago, we weren't getting any production from the bench this consistently. This is a formula that they could go forward. Once they get there, they're almost healthy again, with the exception of Luka being out and Ayton missing this game. They're about to get that starting 5 and that bench chemistry. Rui coming off the bench. You got Jake will be coming off. Maxi Kleber's playing very well. They got some guys over there they can get it done if they get the minutes. So hopefully they'll continue to produce like they did tonight.
Yeah, it helps with Austin coming off the bench. Obviously, that's going to pump up the reserve scoring. You know, another thing, James, when you have 50 points on the sideline, when you combine DeAndre and Luka for tonight's game, someone's got to do it. And LeBron can pump up a little bit for sure. AR still working his way back, still a minutes limit, as JJ Redick said before the game. So yeah, someone's got to jump in and put some points on the board. And I was impressed that a bunch of people did it tonight. So you have a team defensive effort, team offensive effort. You know what else I liked? They overcame the Draymond antics. I mean, he was getting technical fouls. Should have gotten a flagrant on that brutal assault on Jared Vanderbilt in the second half. I'm still not sure what happened there, Geet. How the refs didn't even look at it.
I believe they're afraid of him.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised. But just, you know, the Lakers overcoming a lot tonight. You got the late scratch of DeAndre Ayton, no Luka, Draymond doing his thing. And right now, Lakers 13 games over 500, the first time that's happened this season. They are tied for 4th in the West with Houston as we speak. Pretty impressive.
And just a half game behind Denver.
Yeah, I mean,
in that third spot.
It's been incredible what they're doing right now.
Yeah, it's a nice run, and these are important 3 games. That's exactly what Maxi Kleber said. You cannot think about All-Star break yet. Can't think about your vacation, getting away from the game. You got to be dialed in and focused. So the big news, obviously, the trade deadline right before noon hit. Lakers traded for Luke Kennard, Gabe Vincent leaving. Really solid debut. I liked what LeBron had to say on ABC if you were watching before you came over to us, just about his playmaking as well. They ran an ATO for him as well. He hit that shot in the 3. So listen, +7, 10 points, 4 for 7, 2 of 4 from 3. That's a solid debut in a Laker uniform. Almost
like he's been here his first game. He's such a professional. You know, wherever he's played, you know, they know he can shoot. So, you know, the offense is not run for him, but he's in positions to get these type of shots. What I like is he doesn't always rely on the 3, either. Like what he did right there, a little pump fake, go to the cup. He's very agile for a spot-up shooter. He can move without the ball, and that puts a lot of pressure on your defense when you have a shooter like that who's not stationary but will move accordingly where the ball moves. So I think he's a big asset for us.
James, it's always funny. Whenever the Lakers get a player, either after free agency or here at the trade deadline, you're always like, oh, I didn't know he could do that. Because we watch Laker games pretty much only when we're watching NBA. We do a lot of them here, obviously. So Kennard, it's like, oh, he snuck free for a couple layups. He had a steal on a pretty nice defensive play in the first half. It's kind of like, oh, so he can do, he's not just a shooter, that's for sure. Is he going to get you a double-double? No. He's not going to have 10 assists and 15 points in any game with the Lakers, unless something really crazy is going on. But Geet, I'm impressed by his debut. It is not easy to jump in there, and they needed him too. Those minutes were absolutely vital, and obviously turned out very well for him.
You want Laker fans to love you? Make your first shot like that in a Laker uniform to get the other team to call a timeout, a high-arcing rainbow 3 with someone in your face on the wing. That was pretty nice. Time to hear from Coach JJ Redick, brought to you by your Toyota dealers.
JJ,